Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Wrestle Art Podcast. I am the current reign defending undisputed Wrestle Art champion Pancast as always. And joining me here today, as always, is going to be the king of the cruiserweights of the CMU, the official king, despite what King of Fate says, Aled Thomas.
Hi.
And the Rant King Blood, Thomas Noble. I said Ranking Blood.
Halt! In the name of the Red King Blood.
Thank you. Now, sadly, Ross cannot make it here today. Yeah, sadly to say that Ross cannot make it here today because apparently he has band camp. So, but we
He said he might be able to make it in the middle.
In the middle.
Maybe.
In the middle.
He's in the chat though.
He's in the chat. So, anyways, we do have a guest today, and this one's gonna be pretty special because he's been a friend of ours for a long time, and we want to make sure he isn't special. And I cannot believe I fucked that up. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, please introducing our guest for today. One of the most one of the best podcast persons on Spreaker.com who just got his show verified on iHeartRadio.com and on Spotify on Classic Radio 33. Everyone, please welcome our guest here today, Brandon Nutting, as we like to call him, Radio.
Hi.
Hi, Radio.
Hi, lad. Don't forget about court later. Anyway.
Welcome to the show, Radio.
Happy to be here.
Welcome. Hi.
Very welcome
We have
to.
Hotspots in the chat telling every single person to like the video and listen to Hotspots. Be like Hotspots. Also, you better get in here later. Weirdo.
And also, guys, before we begin here, I got a major upgrade. Now since that, like, everyone has been telling me, Radio been telling me this, like, constantly here, I have problems with my microphone, even on my phone and my computer. Problem solved, because on my birthday, I bought myself my gaming headset with a attachable microphone. So, my voice will be clear, and it's not going to be shit.
Yeah.
Radioactive. Yes.
Radioactive.
Anyway, Peyton, what are we talking about today? Because I have no idea.
Today's topic is going to be, is the Elite overrated? Now,
Okay, yeah. I got an immediate answer to this.
Yeah, because, like, ever since their victory against the Dark Order and Heyman Page, I have a feeling like they might make the Elite all overpowered and stuff, because I really thought the Dark Order was going to win that match against the Elite. Nope.
Who's even in the Elite? Is it Omega, Young Bucks?
Yeah, Gallows,
Hello?
Anderson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the Elite used to be a much wider group. It used to have Cody Rhodes, Hangman Adam Page, and then it kind of shortened.
Who is it now? Is it just Young Bucks?
It's Young Bucks, the Good Brothers, Omega, Callis. I think Brandon Cutler's in the Elite.
Yeah, and motherfucking, who was his fucking name?
Michael Nakazawa.
I don't know if those two are officially a part of it. I think that they're just there.
Well, all I'm gonna say is Kenny Omega looks like a hobo.
Yep, agreed.
Like, that is the AEW champion. and he looks like a hobo. I'm sorry. He is amazing in the ring, don't get me wrong. But right now, his character sucks. Right now, he needs to shave his beard. And don't tell me to shave my beard, because my beard is amazing. And also, he needs to get rid of Don Callis. Then, the Elite will be better without Don Callis.
Yeah, Callis is just ruining them here. Like, for example, the Young Bucks got some porno mustaches. They're almost like two mother frickin' porn stars in AEW. So it's just not right.
Don't even get me started on fucking porn star stash.
What do you rate, what do you think about the Elite?
Honestly, at first, when I first saw the Elite, I was like, okay, yes, they're a great group. Obviously, they're led by a great guy, Kenny Omega. But watching the progression, I mean, obviously AEW is trying to pull something because they're trying to make Omega kind of look like Triple H back in 2005. And then I don't know what the fuck the Young Bucks are doing. I mean, honestly, they look like they just got out of a hippie van smoking a bunch of marijuana, but...
Yeah, I think there's no, there hasn't been any, development in their characters whatsoever. They just put them out there every week to be cringy and look like hobos. Especially Omega.
Yeah, the Elite are now garbage. Even though they're powerful, but to me, they're garbage.
Garbage.
Like, there's one...
I feel like the Elite would be better if, they were all on the same brand and they didn't have to, go to other brands to, be with each other and all that kind of stuff. So, say the Good Brothers were actually on AEW, the faction would work better, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this right now here. The Elite... The question here, not my mind here, are the Elite a better faction here? To me, no. Not with Don Callis.
Nah, the thing is, Don Callis is a bitch. So.
Yeah, but to me, the best faction in wrestling to me, that is not WWE, but better than the Elite with different brands. To me, Bullet Club.
Indeed.
Wasn't the Elite in the Bullet Club though?
Whoa.
Yeah, they were part of the founding members of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the newer Bullet Club I'm talking about, the one with frickin' Jay White.
Not gonna lie to you. Ever since AEW started and the Elite pulled away from Bullet Club, no one speaks about the Bullet Club until Jay White came on Impact Wrestling.
Yep.
Literally. So if they're that relevant, how come the Elite leaves to go to AEW and then magically Bullet Club gets no longer mentioned?
Bullet Club needs to be mentioned in some way.
Used to be, yes. Not now.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think that what AEW and TNA are trying to do is they're trying to show that, hey, yeah, New Japan might have the Bullet Club, but we got the bigger guys, I guess is what they're trying to prove.
They're not doing a good job at that, because what are they proving? Literally. Yes, they have Omega, yes, they have, the Young Bucks, they have Cody if they want to bring him back, they have everyone. But, the Elite, for me, do nothing. I feel like Kenny Omega is better by himself.
Definitely. He's better by himself.
He should get rid of Callis and he should leave the Elite.
Yeah,
or not leave, but turn on them,
Yeah, no. Basically, just turn on Callis because Callis is a fucking bitch.
See, I never really got the whole point of why Don Callis is involved in this anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
why? I know that they were trying to build that relationship between AEW and Impact, but I mean, having Don Callis there just nothing. It really.
If you want to build that relationship, though, get someone better than Don Callis.
True to that.
Isn't he like an executive at Impact, like backstage or something?
Yeah, he's like one of the
So-
main guys that helped found pretty much TNA when it first started.
The only man that can take the title off Omega is Aled. That Hosworks is why I like you. And also, hi Matthew. I see you in the chat. Hi,
Hey,
also. Yes, Solins. That's a weird name, by the way. I get so confused. Heth Solins, hello. And whoever else is in there. But, yeah. I don't know. I think Don Callis needs to go. The Young Bucks are literally becoming a joke.
Yeah, they are a joke. Like someone in the AEW tag team division has to take the titles off of the Young Bucks, but there's no competition left.
If you want a way to, like, break the Elite up, you have the Good Brothers go up against the Young Bucks, winner takes all match, but they're not going to do that.
No.
That'd be a good match, though.
That would be a good match.
I mean, honestly, really the only thing that I can say that would possibly break that group up is if somehow Omega lost both the AEW and Impact championships and he just turns on everyone.
I mean, he is going to lose them at some point. He might go ballistic and blame everyone, yeah.
He might. He literally might.
He's
But unfortunately, there's no one that Omega can challenge for the AEW title, because it's supposed to be freaking Heyman Adam Page, but that's not gonna happen.
I think they want, if CM Punk signs, I think they want Omega versus CM Punk, not going to lie to you.
But what about Daniel Bryan versus Omega? Would that be interesting?
I think that will happen, but I think Daniel Bryan will be more built up, seeing as CM Punk will go straight into the main event scene. Because Daniel Bryan was to fight in New Japan, so
True. Matthew, he got fired on TV, but really he's still an exec.
Oh yeah, like in the storyline he got fired, but
It's a storyline.
I don't. Some wrestling fans, actually don't understand storylines. It's actually crazy.
So I guess really I do have a question for the wrestler is when or possibly how do you think that the Elite could possibly snap or break up or
Well, to me, like you said here, if Omega lose both the AEW and the Impact title, if that happens, then possibly
Don't forget about the Good Brothers losing and the Young Bucks losing their tag titles.
Yeah, true.
I think Kenny Omega losing would be bigger though.
But like the main thing, Omega has to lose both of the main titles from two different brands: the Impact World title and the AEW title. Are the tag team titles from Impact and AEW more important to the Elite? No, they're not. The main championships, the main scene, is more important to the Elite.
I don't like that Omega's the main champion on both shows, because the people that actually signed to Impact, who deserve to be in the main event or pay-per-views, or deserve, to be built up to be new stars, and they don't get that chance because Kenny Omega's in the freaking main event at every single pay-per-view, he's at every single show. He's taking TV time away from people that deserve it instead of just staying in AEW. I don't mind him coming on Impact, but I don't like him as the champion, especially if he's the AEW champion.
Yeah, the thing is, when Omega faced a Swan for the championship, I was like, God damn it, they're gonna put the fucking title on him.
But then again, when you watch his title matches, you just enjoy them, Who do you think is going to take the AEW title off Omega?
It was rumored to be Adam Page, but I heard they took him off of it.
Well, that's just what's rumored. It's not really made official.
Yeah, it still could be Adam Page.
It could still be on a page.
It could be, but
I mean,
I do have a weird question. Oh, I'm sorry, Willett. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I think if CM Punk signs with AEW, then I think that's the direction they're going to go in.
Oh yeah, that's probably definitely what's going to happen.
Punk versus Omega is going to be a very, very, very good match.
Yeah, but remember, Punk hasn't been in the wrestling ring for what, like 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-6 years. Well,
Okay.
I
What's that? Moderators! Ross Watts, thank you.
So, I do have a question, and this is a question that's been
I
lingering on my mind.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead, Radio.
If Omega lost his championship titles for Impact, would he still be allowed to go on there because he's with Don Callis, or would it?
Probably right. Oh my god, who is this person? I think he would, yeah, because
Oh god.
they're like they have a contract agreements, don't they? So
Okay, whoever Thomas and Brandon Franklin is, you are
the same person.
being tossed.
It's the same person.
Same person. Yeah. Same person. Remove. No.
Oh, now it's back again with George Washington.
What the hell?
Keep making accounts. Just keep making accounts.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
That's annoying to the public, and that's and you're trying to get you're trying to be so tossed that we're gonna lose subscribers. That's never gonna happen. Fuck you for every way. Let's just move on.
Guys, yeah, I say let's just focus on the podcast and let Ross and the other guys handle the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll deal with this. Thank you.
Ross, guys, can you handle this?
Anyway, I did have one more question for you guys because honestly, I think this one's probably the big one. If the Elite does take on the Bullet Club, if it does happen, I'm not saying it will because I don't know what the heck's going on with that whole story. Do you see it happening, or do you guys think that's just a?
It might be like a long build up to it, but
it could be a long build up to it because it's going to be a long build up here, and like the Elite are trying to be the knockoff version of the Bullet Club. They used to be in the Bullet Club, but they're more like a knockoff version of the Bullet Club. And the real Bullet Club with Jay White is still the better Bullet Club than
sub only mode.
Okay,
Honestly,
and I've been ready, so.
Alright, here we go again. Sorry, go ahead. I got
Well, anyway, the way that I see it is, if they do the Elite versus the Bullet Club, I don't think that that's really good for the wrestling industry. And the reason I say that is because, yes, are you introducing New Japan to a lot of different fans? Yes. Like, you're opening that forbidden door.
Mm-hmm.
But having what used to be the old Bullet Club versus now the new Bullet Club, I don't see it really panning out as well.
There we go.
I mean, I could be wrong. It could be one of the biggest matches in wrestling, but I honestly have no idea.
There we go. Sub only mode's been on.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, that
We
way.
lost the lead, by the way.
We did. He usually
Yeah, no trolls allowed.
So, for those of you, let's move on for a bit because let's go ahead and let our people know, who don't know Mr. Radio. Mr. Radio, can you please tell the audience what you do in the like in the podcasting world? I would say.
Yeah, so for those that are wondering what I do, I am I've been doing podcasting for 9 years on Spreaker.com and on the Spreaker app. We just achieved a huge accomplishment of getting on iHeartRadio podcasts, which is the biggest accomplishment I can ever have.
I want to say congratulations to Radio in the chat.
Yeah, everyone's like congratulations to Radio.
We were there when he told us this news. This man deserves it.
Yeah, this man literally deserves it, guys. Like, for being a podcast for 9 years and to be verified on iHeartRadio, it's amazing.
Yep. Yeah, he covers the music here. He covers sports, which I appreciate. He to cover sports besides WWE.
He even he even covered the freaking Olympics and stuff too.
Well, we tried. The timing just isn't.
Being in Japan does not help anyone.
Yeah,
Trying
to watch a basketball game at 4 a.m. doesn't really.
Well,
Excuse me.
Well,
don't you complain about being up at 4 a.m.
Well, 2028's gonna be about in LA, so in that year we'll probably
In 3 years, it's in Paris, bro. It's in France.
Yeah. No, I meant 2028 in LA.
Yeah, but we have another one before that one.
I know.
I was saying, talk about the.
I know.
That's gonna be even worse for me.
Why is it even worse for you then?
Actually, no, it's actually 3 hours earlier, but I still have to stay up. Anyway, can we get back to talking about what he does?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I've pretty much been a podcaster for 9 years. I've also done some streaming on Twitch, and I also have my own 2K wrestling league on YouTube. Which, before I forget, you guys need to subscribe to Wrestle Arc. Before I forget, you guys gotta smash that button. I'm not joking.
No, like legitimately smash it.
Yeah, like
Like
smash
legit.
it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, I have my own 2K wrestling company called NNW, which we actually have an actual championship belt for, which is awesome. But other than that, I just hang out with my friends, and that's pretty much it.
And literally us killing each other in Arsenal, basically.
I know we're talking about the Elite and all that kind of stuff, but I do want to talk about the big news that's going on right now between Finn Balor, John Cena, and Roman Reigns. And I'm going to ask you each, one by one, what you think is going to happen and what you want to happen. And I'm going to start with you, Hadio.
What do I think is going to happen? I think
What do you think is going to happen, and what do you want to happen?
What I think is going to happen is I believe John Cena is going to crash that contract signing, challenge both men, and it's going to be a triple threat match at SummerSlam. But what I want to have happen is the match we were promised, which was, well, the match that we want, and that's Roman Reigns versus John Cena. You don't build it up and then put Finn Balor in there. You gotta...
Yeah.
See, the way I look at it, when Finn Balor came out last week to challenge Roman Reigns, I've been saying this all week, right? No one believes me, but when he came out, first of all, he never challenged him to a title match. Second of all, he never challenged him for SummerSlam. So what I think, well, what I want to happen is, well, I think they're gonna have a match, right? And I think it's just gonna be on SmackDown. Maybe a title match, may not be a title match, but I think it's gonna be on SmackDown. And then Cena Haynes is gonna happen at SummerSlam, or they're gonna have Cena and Finn Balor have a number one contenders match, and then Cena wins.
Yeah. I mean, it might happen. I think it might.
Well, Cena's supposed to be there tonight.
Yeah.
We all know what happened on Monday Night Raw.
Yep, Cena wasn't even there.
We got a court case built on that.
Yeah, we have a court case because WWE lied to us.
They lied to us. They literally
Get ready for the biggest main event you've ever seen.
Being wasted.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
I'm not dropping any heads.
Yeah. It's gonna be bigger than John Cena versus Roman Reigns. But yeah, John Cena versus Roman Reigns has to happen at SummerSlam.
It has to happen. I mean, I know.
Is having a bad thing?
I mean, the thing is, like, I know Balor has not gotten. I know Balor's last shot at the title was a squash match, but I feel like Balor, even though he's over, even though he just got out of NXT, he really does not need another, like, a big title run. I'd say he, like, basically needs, like, a fucking, like, a mid-card title run first, then he goes to a...
Yeah.
Yeah, true to that. I agree with that.
Yeah. So
the way Roman's character is now, I feel like what's WWE announced tonight? I know they've announced a contract signing, but what have they like named it?
Let me pull it up here.
Have they just said contract signing or like title match or SummerSlam or what?
Well, it has the SummerSlam logo above it, and it says contract signing. So I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Because seeing the way Roman Reigns' character is right now, I expect him to bring up the point that Finn never said it was a title match. And I also expect him to say, why would I face you at SummerSlam, you know? Something like that. Because he never did say he was challenging him for the title. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
But if we do get Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor on SmackDown, fair enough.
So, yeah, I just posted it in general the photo looks like.
I don't mind them having a match, just not a SummerSlam.
I mean, I guess WWE really had to bring back John Cena, and you know the reason that I say that is because with everything that's happened this past year, like the past couple years, to not have John Cena, and plus for him to quite possibly put over this Roman Reigns character, I mean it's a genius move by WWE.
I mean, true.
Yeah.
Yep.
But see, I know I've just said I don't want it to happen, but then I also feel like if they do make this a triple threat match, John Cena's in there to take the pin, to then build up to Finn versus Roman at the next pay-per-view.
I mean, you're right about that being a thing.
Do they really want Finn to take the pin if it is a triple threat match?
I think it might.
I think John Cena's going to have words tonight for both of them.
Yeah.
Yep, true.
For sure.
But it's interesting the way they're going with it. You know, I mean, we have Edge versus Seth. That's going to be good.
Yeah, Edge and Seth is going to be one very, very good.
But the Universal title scene, we're going to have to watch tonight to see what happens, but...
Yeah.
If it is a triple threat, will I be mad? Kind of. Will it be good? Yes.
Yeah. Probably
Cena,
so.
no matter what, would have to take the pin. Yeah, but I know, but like... They could have easily just been like, oh, yeah, we put Finn in there to take the pin because we don't want Cena to lose. You know? But I think Cena's going to take the pin if they want Finn to face Roman next.
They might.
I also have a kind of a weird theory behind it, but What did Finn Balor really do to get that title match?
Balor didn't do a single
What's the
thing.
What did Edge do? What
Beat
did
Sami
Cena do?
Zayn.
What did Goldberg do? What
That's
did
all he
Finn
did.
do? Goldberg did nothing. Edge did nothing. Cena did nothing. Finn did nothing.
And they're all just granted title shots.
Yeah.
Unless they have
Oh
a contenders
my
match, then
God.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Basically,
can-
what? Sorry, go ahead.
Like, can SmackDown could do like a championship contenders match like Raw did? Raw did what this is supposed to do.
They made them face the champion, and then if they won the title match, they have to beat the champion. That isn't really good.
Yeah, it's just
Do an
like,
actual number one contenders match. Put Cena versus Finn in a number one contenders match on SmackDown tonight.
yeah, please,
Sorted.
please. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that dream match happen. Cena versus Balor. Give it to me.
Yeah, so I can see one of me and my brother's favorite childhood superstars to be on TV. Like, not just a
Is
promo,
it-
just do wrestling, for heaven's sake.
Is it really a dream match though?
Yeah.
Cena, Balor.
It never happened. Like, this match never happened before.
Well, yeah, it never happened. But the thing is, Balor and Cena did meet in that fucking Fatal 4-Way match later on, like I think like a few years ago. But
Yeah.
I want to see Balor versus Cena in a dream match. Vince,
If they won a triple threat match,
Vince,
then
or
please.
Vince, or anyone out there, please give me Cena versus
Also-
Balor for number
also-
contendership, please.
Also, Noble and Peyton, both of you are incorrect. Finn Balor has faced John Cena before.
When? Explain to me. Explain to me when.
Okay, shut up and I will. Jesus Christ. January 29th, 2018, Elimination Chamber qualifying match. John Cena vs Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw. Point proven. Done.
Alright. I understand.
We're done. We're done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they fight already? What's the?
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Build up on Mania 34, you know, because Cena didn't have a hill to Mania.
Oh,
It was a
yeah,
qualifying match for the Chamber.
Well, I'm
Who
done.
won this match?
I believe.
I know you are.
I believe Cena
Oh, Cena won
did.
this match. Yes. But if they do win a triple threat match, still make Finn Balor face John Cena and have Roman Reigns interrupt the match. Simple.
Well, the thing is, like, if Roman does happen to be in the match between Cena and Balor, he's gonna wreck both of them.
He's not gonna hex Cena. You just talking like Cena's some sort of
Well,
pushover.
I mean, he's not gonna wreck Cena. He's gonna like probably like caught him off guard. But Balor, he's gonna fucking squash him now.
I mean-
on SmackDown last week.
I don't know, cause like the thing is I don't know. 'Cause I know one way or another, Cena's taking the pin. I know that. It's just a matter of how are they gonna make that work. I guess is.
Why though?
Yeah.
Why would they bring John Cena back to not have that match against Roman Reigns?
I mean,
That is the
it's
question.
dumb. It's really, really dumb.
Unless Hollywood has something to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, chances are, remember that whole thing with Batista's zombies versus, or being lumberjacks or some crap like that?
Probably so.
Yeah.
Either way, John Cena and Roman Reigns will fight at SummerSlam. It's just either going to be in a three-way or one-on-one.
Yeah.
And if
It's-
Cena isn't even there at all, then I'm going to be pissed.
Babe.
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking what might happen is that the contract might get signed. Cena might go to Pierce and Sonya Deville about making this a triple threat at SummerSlam, and Sonya will probably convince the Cena and make it a triple threat at SummerSlam.
So they're gonna pull a Daniel Bryan, pretty much.
No.
They fucking
No.
might. They
No.
fucking might.
No.
Or they might
No.
have. Or can I talk for a minute without you saying no? Literally, I'd say or either way, they might have seen Lily destroy both Balor and might put a fucking AA to the table and demands to be in this fucking match, not Balor.
I do want to see, like, not a heel, but I do want, like, a pissed John Cena about this. He can't just be all happy and dancing to his theme song. I want to see a pissed off John Cena about this.
Or I'd say maybe Roman opens up the contract and Cena's signature is already on there.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's never gonna happen. Balor has to be out of the equation, and John Cena has to be in this. The match at SummerSlam's supposed to be Cena versus Reigns.
But the problem,
Balor is gonna be
but the problem is how would Cena take out Balor in order for him to not compete in the match?
Take out Balor out of the equation. Have John Cena attack Balor.
But how would he attack though? Like the thing is like could Cena probably like attack it from behind without knowing, or maybe like completely like literally injuring him again, and like a fight and.
Don't forget, Roman Reigns would easily send the Usos after one of them.
And attack him so he would not survive until SummerSlam.
I mean, good. I mean,
Or the really long possibility that probably won't happen. John Cena turning heel?
I mean, the thing is,
the
the only way I would see Cena going to heel is probably bringing back his Thuganomics persona.
That wouldn't make any sense whatsoever because Reigns is a heel.
Yeah, that does not make it. Yeah, it does not make any sense.
I mean, the thing is, what?
Oh, like we haven't had two heels fighting each other.
Or the thing is, didn't wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, true.
Was it?
Nope.
Was it?
Let me talk. It does not make any sense have Reigns and Cena both a heel with Balor as a face, and that match would not take place as one. If you want to have Cena versus Reigns here, have John Cena remain as a face, and possibly when John Cena could be pissed off and attack Balor from behind, so Balor will be just sit on the sideline and possibly someone in the future, John Cena versus Balor.
I mean, the thing is, you do have a point, but the thing is, wasn't Edge a tweener when they faced against Mania? So literally, I would have Cena be like the tweener of the triple threat match, or even have fucking Balor be the tweener and have Cena be the face while Roman's the heel in triple threat match.
No. Balor is nowhere into this storyline to this match. It could Balor versus Reigns might happen on SmackDown, but the potential match is John Cena versus Reigns at SummerSlam. Don't you get the stupid point?
But the company is gonna be some bullshit is making.
Wait, Peyton, wait. No, but I don't think you're getting the point. The point we're trying to make is you're saying the match that's gonna happen at SummerSlam, or the match that they've told us is Cena versus Reigns. Nowhere has anyone ever said that match is 100% happening. No one ever said John Cena was
confirmed yet.
Reigns. These are just rumors, and yeah, it could be Cena versus Reigns 1-on-1, but then again, it could be a three-way match. We never know.
It could be a three-way match as we speak. Like the thing is, we're literally like almost 1 hour away from SmackDown.
Ross in here. How long have you been in here?
Ross!
I've been here for 3 fucking minutes. You realize
Why
that?
didn't you say anything and let us argue? I want to know your point on this.
You didn't say a single thing, dude.
I did as soon as I joined.
Now give us your
You did.
opinion on this whole argument we're having.
Last time.
I was just here sitting like, alright, it looks like everyone's playing the game, ignore Ross.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to tell us what you think about this.
Yes. Explain to us. Do you think that there's gonna be a freaking triple threat match at SummerSlam between Reigns, Cena, and Balor?
All I'm gonna say is, what right now is it could potentially happen, but if it does happen, not fully.
You're turning
Is
it out.
your mic okay?
Who is that we're getting versus SummerSlam?
You're cutting in and out, Ross.
You're yeah.
Glitching in and out, man.
You're a robot, my
That's
friend.
it.
You are.
I don't know.
Am I better?
SmackDown tonight's going to be interesting.
Alright.
Now, say
Alright.
everything you just said again.
Try again. Take 2.
Alright. If Balor, Reigns, and Cena does happen, I wouldn't be mad about it because who promised that we would get Reigns versus Cena? Who guaranteed that yet?
No one yet.
So don't
No
be
one.
mad because you didn't get what you wanted. All they are just rumors. They're not fact. Talking to you, Jesse.
Nice, dude. Nice. Fucking nice, dude.
I do want to bring up a quick fact that Ahmed brought up in the chat. He said Roman Reigns actually decided not to accept Cena's challenge. Right. Then, Cena could use that against Reigns, because technically, Reigns doesn't get to pick who he faces.
He doesn't. And
It's
it's
Strong and Adam. What power does Roman have?
yeah.
I mean, he's just the biggest heel in the company, and the Universal Champion. I mean, yeah, he does not have any power, but he does, you know? But yeah, he doesn't get to pick who he chooses, though. He doesn't get to pick who he chooses. He doesn't get to pick who he faces. There we go. I don't know.
What they
Really
probably
interesting.
could do is Sonya and Adam make a contract signing between Reigns and Cena, and Reigns just tips and is like, "I'm not signing the contract," and he just leaves. And it
Yeah,
probably
but
goes up week after.
Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville could just basically tell him, "You don't sign the contract, you lose the title."
Yeah. It's
Yep.
And do you
do that.
really think Roman Reigns wants to lose the title?
No.
No.
I think they're going to build this up as a Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns match and shut John Cena out of it. And at the last week, John Cena's either going to be added or we're going to get the Roman Cena match on the last SmackDown before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a big build, seeing as Cena's there basically every week if they don't lie to us like they
Yeah.
did on Raw.
Yeah.
I
It is.
want to see a pissed off John Cena tonight. I want to see a pissed off John Cena. If I don't get a pissed off John Cena, taking another court case.
So, what I want to know is, after Reigns and Cena does potentially happen at SummerSlam, if it is a singles match between the two, Roman walks out still the champ, what do you do for the title picture afterwards?
You can easily put
I'm
Finn
not.
in there.
I might say. I might say
Or
put Finn in
Seth
there.
beats
Or
Edge-
Seth.
Or if Seth beats Edge at SummerSlam, Seth could probably walk in and ask for the match that he wanted for so long.
Yeah.
And make
Yeah, because that's all Edge did was ask.
Rollins
Well,
and
actually, he didn't even ask. He just told him, I'm having a title match, and he got a title match.
Pretty much.
Seth should beat Edge, and Seth should be next to face Roman after Cena.
Yeah.
If they do they could
They
do
could do
Balor, but
Balor,
it
yeah.
should be Seth.
Depends if they have plans for Seth after Edge. Depends how long they want to have their story go on for.
Yeah, they might want to have their story go out after SummerSlam.
Yeah, true to that.
I mean, Finn's fine, just not now.
Yeah.
Wait another month.
What if you have Edge win at SummerSlam and you continue the story like Rollins just continuing to get angry, and eventually in one of the later pay-per-views after SummerSlam, you have Rollins end the feud and have him get the win over Edge. Maybe like a best 2 out of 3 or something between the two.
No.
No.
I mean, think about
No.
it. They did it with
No.
Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre last year. They did it with Drew and Orton last year. They eventually got to the third match, and then Randy Orton took the title. But you know, it probably doesn't mean anything because there was a title, and Drew eventually got it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if they don't have Roman versus Rock, then Seth should take the title off of Roman.
If they don't,
Yeah.
That's the one thing. It all depends on if they have The Rock return and face Reigns at WrestleMania. That's the one thing that
That'll be
matters.
huge though if Reigns actually beats Edge, Cena, and The Rock as the champion.
Within
That'll
a
be
year, too.
massive.
Within a year.
Yep.
You have The Rock saying that he's beaten Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, and John Cena. Look at what Reigns is doing.
He's literally defeating Edge. He's defeating Cena. He literally defeated Baron O'Brien and fucking man.
He didn't defeat Bryan.
Okay,
He didn't defeat
okay.
Cena.
Well, he kind of did because the triple threat.
Also, Cena hasn't gotten beaten by Reigns yet. They haven't had their match yet.
True,
He beat him on No Mercy.
but
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, like, I'm talking about, like, his tribal chief character, like, this dominant heel that he is putting himself as.
yeah,
Basically, John Cena, the face of WWE, versus the current face of WWE, Roman Reigns.
yeah.
Not
Former
face as in heel or face, as in the biggest name on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
The former face that runs the place versus the current face that runs.
No, John Cena will always be, like, the face that runs the place. I don't care how massive Roman Reigns gets, he will never get to the level that Cena did.
No. I agree. John Cena is John Cena's like when he used to run this place in WWE. He's doing a fantastic job either way. When he became champion, his promo work, definitely what he does.
Even outside the company.
Yeah, exactly. Like what he do for the fans, what he does for the elders, what he does for fans of the future. Whatever happens. You cannot outbeat John Cena to what he does for this company and outside of the company. No one.
Hey dear, do you think if Roman Reigns beats John Cena, like this version of Reigns, this would be some sort of passing the torch, or I'll see you later kind of thing?
Well, in a way, I guess it is kind of passing the torch. The reason I say that is because I believe that this Roman Reigns character is good for WWE. And honestly, I do see it as kind of a passing the torch as, hey, I was the guy, but now you're pretty much going to be the guy. But John Cena, honestly, he's like Ric Flair. You can try to get rid of him a bunch of times, but he still comes back.
He's not going anywhere. Even when he retires, he's still not going anywhere.
Yeah, he'll probably come back and somehow run the fucking thing.
Hollywood tried to take him, and he's still here.
Dude, the thing is, he always calls WWE his home, even though Hollywood's got struck to him. Thing is, he's even in the fucking new Fast and Furious movie. He's even in the fucking new Suicide Squad movie, but he still has a home with the WWE.
See, this is why Cena will always be better than The Rock.
Cena is way more loyal to the company that he grew up with.
Yes.
But Cena is kind of also a hypocrite, because when he was having his feud with Roman Reigns, not Roman Reigns, with The Rock, he was basically telling him, oh, you did this, you went to Hollywood, ha ha ha, I'm here every single week. Now look at you, Cena.
Yeah. I mean, if he didn't say
kind of
it every single week and he just said, I'm still here showing up whenever I can, well, I mean, The Rock was still doing that at the time, but
Yeah.
he couldn't really say that much.
Hey, if The Rock turns up at Survivor Series, then he's forgiven.
We will
Yeah.
forgive you if you show up either at Survivor Series or any time in the near future to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
And make sure Roman Reigns wins, because I hate you.
But if you return and you don't wrestle, then fuck you.
Yeah, you're fired.
Yep.
Is Vince technically The Rock's boss still?
What?
Is Vince McMahon technically still The Rock's boss? Technically, he's got a contract with WWE.
True.
Was he though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how else would he come back? Cena has a contract with WWE.
I mean, yes. So technically, he still might be the boss.
Oh no.
Not John. Like
Might be.
If Vince is still the
Might be.
boss.
If the contract is there, then he still is the boss.
Roman
Because he's
Reigns
still signed
versus
with the
Kenny
company.
Omega for all the gold. Make it happen.
And Roman Reigns is going to squash that guy.
Yes. Roman Reigns against Kenny Omega would.
Roman Reigns would be a much better belt collector.
The Shield versus the Elite. We're going back to talk about the Elite. The Shield would destroy
Back
the
to the
Elite.
Elite.
Yes.
Even the Shield in 2021.
Yeah, the Shield now. Any Shield would delete would defeat.
The Hardy
Yeah.
Shields.
The Rock is in Hollywood still. I know, but still so is John Cena. What is your point, Ahmed?
Yeah, dude. What's your point?
Yeah, what is your goddamn point, Olet? Ahmed.
Whoa.
Oh.
Sorry. That's a fucking.
That's a goddamn.
That's the-
Yachty.
I think if the Elite, so Young Bucks and Omega faced the Shield, then the Shield would win.
Oh yeah.
Now I've
The
got a
Shield is gonna be dominant.
If you do
Roman
have
Reigns
Shield,
would if the Shield would have been reformed, Roman Reigns would literally destroy Omega, like break him to pieces.
I'm sorry, I would also be rooting for Roman Reigns against Omega. I don't care
Here's a question.
how over he is.
yeah, Roman is way more over than Omega. Way more.
No, I'm saying no matter how over, like, Omega is, Roman Reigns, I would still be cheering for Reigns either way.
I'd rather cheer for Reigns than Omega.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
not supposed to
Omega's
cheer for Reigns. That's the weird thing.
Omega practically became a joke.
Yeah, he's a
Omega's
homo.
Omega's nothing but a spoiled hobic asshole.
And then you got the Young Bucks over there.
The Young Bucks is the Usos. The Usos would destroy the Young Bucks.
Yeah, the Young Bucks with their fucking porno mustaches. And
What would you rather
more
have?
like,
I
would
just
you
booked
rather
Survivor
have?
Series for you.
what
Usos
they're-
Would
versus
you
Young
rather
Bucks,
have? Would you
and
rather
Reigns versus
have?
Omega.
Would you rather have the Shield versus the Elite, or the Bloodline versus the Elite? What would you rather have?
Probably the Shield.
Shield.
But then
honest.
again, the Usos against the Young Bucks. That's kind of a tough one. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Ahmed, that's not gonna happen.
What did he say?
What do you say?
He said Roman Reigns versus The Rock versus John Cena.
It ain't gonna
No.
happen.
no,
No.
happen, bro.
That out. My tongue. Out. Fuck.
yeah. I wouldn't say that.
I mean,
No,
Yeah.
that's
I wonder
never
what
going to happen.
Yeah, that is that
I want it to happen.
Ahmad.
Yeah.
That Ahmad.
Yeah.
Ahmad. I'm sorry, but that ain't happening in no damn lifetime.
Maybe when they're like 92.
As soon as they're retired.
Yeah, one night only.
Have like one more match. The trilogy ends.
They're
Wow,
entering
wow.
the ring, sliding down in their wheelchairs like The Miz.
Like.
Yeah, John Cena will find a way to head down
If you
to the ring.
smell what the Rock is.
Yo, not even gonna lie, but this Roman Reigns character versus John Cena and The Rock would actually be huge.
It would be good though.
It would.
It would be massive. I mean, Roman Reigns probably would have to win that match, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Because you already have John Cena and The Rock, who already had their moment twice in a row at the
Yeah.
main event.
Like to be honest, I'm going to have my opinion on this. I don't think Reigns is going to win the match either way if the triple threat match ever happens. I don't think he's going to win it.
Who do you think is going to win then?
To me, I think Rock.
The Rock.
Because when's the last time The Rock has ever been a freaking great all-time best in the WWE. When's the last time that ever happens?
That was
WrestleMania.
he decided to show up.
WrestleMania 28.
Yeah, that was like a few years ago. This is exactly. If The Rock beats Roman Reigns, who's the current face of this company, that would be a huge win in his career against like his own blood.
Yeah.
Watch The Rock pull a CM Punk and bring the Universal title to Hollywood with him.
He just
And
wears.
I realized in every movie the title makes
Every
an appearance.
movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say every fucking movie he's just wearing the belt.
Stay back, I'm not afraid.
I have this.
Yeah,
What do you
And
have?
imagine,
He goes into a gunfight and he's like, I have this. What do you have? And then they just point a gun at him and then he's like, I have a belt.
It's like a Fast
No,
and Furious. He's
imagine
driving
one
around. The
thing-
fucking
one
belt's
thing-
just flying
the
all
one
around the
thing
back.
that'll scare him. Imagine the other person pulls out the Roman Reigns action figure.
oh my god.
wait, hold on. What about in the Jumanji? The treasure in Jumanji is the belt.
That's the thing though. I feel like if he ever became champion again, they should make it into a movie. And like, if he finds it, he gets really excited that he's found it. You
Yeah.
know, like the belt.
Just
Yeah,
bring it
sure.
to the next Jumanji
He
movie.
turns into the
Bring
New
the
Day
belt.
for like a couple seconds.
Just bring the belt to the next Jumanji movie and have birds shake it. Don't all over it.
Oh no!
Wait, The Rock finds the belt and then Roman Reigns comes out of nowhere and swipes it.
Or you know what? Better yet, have fucking Kevin Hart take time from me. I was like, here, bitch. This is my championship now, bitch. This is my. I'm the comedy hero champion.
Oh my
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart needs to do something in WWE.
Oh my god, he does. Like, the thing is, I know he's
Kevin
short.
Hart versus The Rock.
WWE.
Make
To
it
be
happen.
honest, Kevin Hart, like, if WWE could do something with Kevin Hart, pull up some amazing stunts, like put him in WrestleMania, put it to some matches, or like put him to a pay-per-view, it could have like massive views on YouTube.
I mean,
Possibly a lot of views on the pay-per-view slot.
I mean, the thing is, wouldn't it be funny if Kevin Hart was a 24/7 title?
Kevin Hart wins Money in the Bank, beats Dwayne Johnson for the Universal title.
Not now.
You fucking.
This is why I should own the place.
Okay.
Ultimate heel turn. Better than Hulk Hogan joining the NWO.
Oh wow.
What would be the bigger heel turn though? Kevin Hart turning on Dwayne Johnson, or John Cena turning heel?
Ooh.
I mean,
And on that note, we will talk to you next week.
Yes.
we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah, that should
Next
be our
time.
topic next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Topic next week. What can be the most controversial heel
What's the
turn?
biggest heel? Yeah, Kevin Hart turns on Dwayne Johnson, or John Cena turns heel.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be a top for next week, for sure.
Also, if we do not get news, if Kevin Hart turns Johnson and John Cena in the title, then I have no idea what's wrong with people.
I have no idea. But everyone, everyone, that's gonna do it for you here today for the rest of our podcast. I want to thank our special guest, Mr. Radio, for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me on.
No problem.
Sorry, okay.
Everyone, please make sure you go follow him on YouTube, Spreaker,
Yeah.
Spotify, iHeart Radio and stuff. Also, his Twitter name, I believe is BWN Radio 12. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Right.
Huh.
And also go follow his Twitch as well. It's also BWN 12. And if you subscribe to him, tell him that we sent you, because we're good friends with him.
And also, spam in his comments to let me be on one of his podcast episodes.
I'm working on it.
Probably
You're
so.
gonna talk about court stuff.
Probably so.
I still
No,
feel
no,
like you
so-
got an amazing combo.
We gotta talk
Typically-
later. We gotta talk later because I actually have a plan for you guys. But anyway,
Ugh.
make sure you guys please subscribe to the Wrestle Arc podcast. These guys are great. They put a lot of hard work into their podcasts, and they're just
It's
awesome
like
all around.
That is
It's
true.
midnight.
Yep.
It's
True is
Alright.
It
That
is.
goes on in an hour.
It's true. But everyone, make sure when you leave, if you like the video, comment down below, subscribe to our always, and make sure you rate that stuff, my content from us. Go follow us on
Also, go watch it everywhere else we're at. Spotify.
Spotify, Pocket Cast, all that stuff down below. Go follow our Twitter, go follow our separate channels down below, even our guest channels, his stuff. But
So say hashtag bring back Vega.
yeah, hashtag Bring Back Vega and hashtag Save My Mom. 'Cause-
Oh, is your mom as well? Oh
Yeah.
no, she's not. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, hashtag Save My Mom because
Not save a
unfortunately.
life for one. It's save Peyton's mom.
Yes.
But we might have another video for you staying tomorrow. I think top 10, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
But, anyways, for Led, Ross, Noble, and Radio, this has been Paying Cash saying always best in life, and we'll see you here Sunday for the Wrestling Roundup. Wrestle Arc out.
Kevin Hart.
Hey everyone.
Growing up ain't easy. Too many things to do weekly. Too many thoughts to think deeply. Too many thoughts to be sleeping. Yeah, oh my god, I'm not eating. I feel so empty, I'm receding. And all of my friends are misleading. All of these posts and the lives they're leading. Yeah, oh, no way, I ain't gonna stand for this today. I'ma keep my head down, I'm okay. I don't wanna listen to a word they say. And we all know fear is a slogan, yeah. And we all feel broken, yeah. And we all outspoken. Need someone who could just so sometimes I struggle in this place. Been in circles several days, never knowing the right way. Yeah. Sometimes I struggle in this place. People look the other way, and we all deal with our pain. Oh yeah. No, I'm not down, no, I'm not out. If I got a voice, they gon' hear me shout. I can make my own choice and we've all got a mouth. I'ma make noise, yeah, that I don't doubt. I don't